Welcome everybody to another Ninja Monkey Let's Play. Today I am with...
Hi, it's Horbat again.
Of course, and then of course you got yours truly, Ninja Monkey. Today we are doing Tomb Raider for the PlayStation 3, the first Tomb Raider, and this is the, what is it, the...
2013 reboot.
Yeah, the rebooted version of the game, not the original Lara Croft Tomb Raider for PlayStation 1.
Yep.
We're taking on the trilogy, actually. We're taking on all three games, not all at once, obviously, but we're gonna jump into it finally. By Square Enix, no less.
And Crystal Dynamics before they got bought out again.
So what can we tell them about this game before we get into it?
Laura's looks different.
As
Do
you
not
can see.
complain. This is a younger, inexperienced Laura. And it's more on the realism side.
If I had to kind of go about it, I'd say this is kind of a, I wouldn't say a reimagining, but more of a prequel to the original PlayStation 1 games. Because this is, all three games take place prior to her original, what we know with the square boob,
This is like
Lara Croft.
This is her origin story, essentially.
Yeah, this
how
is
she
the beginning
became
bit.
who she is.
In a sense, yes. And the first one, this one right here, is actually the first of the three of the trilogy because it takes place. It's one of her first major adventures, along with a full crew of friends.
Yep.
Most of which we will never see again after this game.
Yeah.
And some of them, I think we'll be hearing about in passing, but it's going to be kind of a running thing.
Yeah.
We're going to get a little bit more into it as we go.
Just don't get attached to her, friends.
Well, not all of them.
No, but some.
It's a little bit spoilery right now if I tell you who, but there are going to be some people that we want you guys to remember as we go through this trilogy, and then we'll go from there. But this game's a lot of fun, but it's also the hardest one of the three.
For some reason,
Yeah, the PlayStation 3 is not fucking around. This one is going for it. Like,
the devs were like, we're gonna make this an experience for you.
We should also note that Lara, well, actually, you know what? I'll wait until we actually start the game. Right now what you're watching is just like kind of a teaser, opener, trailer thing.
Yeah,
But it's also like spoiling a lot of the actual intro of the game. It's about to get real. That's the best way I can put it for you.
And I knew what I must become.
Alright. Watch it just threw us into the game all of a sudden.
I know, it's like, hey, here you go.
I was like, oh, I guess we're starting. No, it's not. Don't worry.
It's not how it starts.
It's just a very long intro. Or not an intro, trailer.
It's a cinematic.
A survivor is born. Sick! So, if you guys are not familiar with Lara Croft is like the original Nathan Drake.
Yes.
Yeah, without her, he wouldn't even exist.
Yeah. She walked so Nathan Drake could run.
Yeah, she came here way before Nathan Drake ever existed.
All the way back in the 90s.
Oh, absolutely.
Polygons, folks. Polygons.
Oh, but I think that actually makes it more interesting. Originally, Lara Croft was actually supposed to be a guy, fun fact.
Yes.
She was supposed to be a guy in camouflage, shoot people first before asking questions later kind of thing.
Yep.
But the original people decided that they wanted her not only a woman, but a smaller woman and a little bit more British.
Yeah. She's British.
She's British the fuck. So we're going to start on a brand new game. I literally just finished this, so this is going to be retreading a bunch of old water for me.
Oh, wow.
I just redid it just for the last play, just to make sure I remember what the hell I'm doing. Horvath is going to be playing some of this a little bit, but I will be taking on the majority of the game.
Yeah.
For time's sake, we're going to go through the majority of this. We're going to go straight through the story, and then if we do happen to run into some tombs, which we definitely will.
It's in the name of the game.
Yeah, we'll take care of them real quick, but we're not going to do all the tombs.
No, because it's too not grindy, but it just takes a bit.
There's a lot. There's a lot of tombs. In almost every map, there's always a tomb. So
they really want you to play the title of the game.
They want you to get experience points and a bunch of other shit. So we're gonna start the game. Let's go.
Oh again.
Okay, now we're actually watching the actual game this time.
I finally set out to make my mark, to find adventure.
I remember everyone hated this design at first.
I really never hated it. I actually thought this was a good design.
I was like, oh, cool. I know everyone's like, she doesn't have the boobs.
The square boobs.
Yeah.
That were on accident because the creator accidentally enlarged her boobs.
Yeah.
And then the people are like, you know what? We like it. Keep those boobs square and big.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
Polygon boobs and text.
Ah, you beat me to it. And there's our signature sound.
There it is.
We should just have an intro where it's just the sound of a can opening.
Do a compilation of all the cans.
It's just the can opening.
Something that keeps us going.
Yep, Lara Croft in all of her glory is very British in this game.
She's from London.
And I know that, like, she is significantly different from the later Lara Croft.
Yep.
But honestly, it kind of works in this favor since it's supposed to be a prequel to those games. Like, she's, as Horvath mentioned, she is much younger than her predecessor.
Yep.
She is a lot more experienced, a little more afraid, honestly. And
yeah.
But she's every bit as bold as she is when she gets older.
Yeah, like, she still has the traits of her older, experienced self.
Exactly.
It's just how we get there.
Exactly. She will fuck shit up. There's actually a few points, and I think all three games, where I love the shit out of her rage mode, man. Like, she goes nuts. Shooting everyone, killing everyone. It is beautiful. It is a glorious moment. I think it's in probably the second game or the third one after this, but God, man, she goes ham, and I love it. She does it in this game too, but it's not nearly as cool.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all of the friends.
Yep. There's her group.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
I'll explain why we don't
There
like
it
him
is.
later.
There's
but
that
right
name.
now.
You're gonna hear that name a lot in the series.
Yeah, Sam.
Sam Jonah.
Well, actually, I'm saying this one is more Sam. The next two are actually more Jonah.
Jonah, yeah. Square Enix.
They did a fantastic job on this game.
Oh my god, I forgot this was in first person at first.
Only for a minute. This is just POV of her waking up. Like, it's not actually... yeah, it's not first person.
Man, you can tell this is 2013.
The graphics in this game...
It still holds up. It looks good.
Like, when you play the later games, yeah, obviously it gets a little nicer, but this still looks like a very beautiful game. And it gets freaking nuts. Like,
yeah.
Like, the details on a lot of the things that happen in this game are pretty amazing and impressive. But you are gonna love all the glitches that you are about to see in this game.
Yeah. They never fixed the bugs.
And I'm okay with that. Okay. I'm in control of Lara right now. This is all me. So let me swing her.
Got to get down.
Yeah, the game doesn't outright tell you all the time, but it does have you wanting to do certain things. Like swinging this bag to the fire, so that it catches on fire. And then I need to get the fuck over here. Catch this thing on fire before this bag falls, and I die. Welcome to Lara Croft, where everything hates Lara.
Yeah, expect a lot of deaths in this game, folks.
Oh, absolutely. Especially when we get the mook rushes.
Oh, man.
Which are the worst in this one specifically. Come on!
Yeah, you got this.
Lara, stop wriggling around and move towards the fire, please. Come on, Lara!
Oh, it's so close.
The next week you should do it.
Oh,
come on, really? Lara!
There we go. Oh.
A little more. There we go.
There we go.
And...
Woo! Uh-oh. Exhibit number 1.
There are some injuries that I do have to get, so it is fine. It is part of the story. She is okay.
Oh, why would you pull that out?
Yeah, you got it. You have to. You could actually get infected if you don't.
That's true, but... hope she got her tetanus shot.
Ugh. Nah, I think she'll be fine for now. Oh, another sacrifice. We're gonna see that thing later.
Yep.
Again.
What is this place?
Hell.
It's a tomb.
It's hell. Yeah, this game absolutely hates Lara. Everything here is trying to kill her. And I do mean everything.
Yeah. Including nature. Nature really hates her in this trilogy.
Nature, the animals, the people on the other side of the game, the fires.
Oh my god.
I can't get out the fire.
Oh no. You just died.
Proving my point. Air fucking hates her.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, but this game is going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to get to it. It does play a little bit with realism though.
Yeah.
Like when you go through water while you have a torch, it will put out the fire. There are little points around this game where it just kind of gets a little bit silly, but...
Yeah, but that's Tomb Raider in a nutshell though.
So what we are in right now is called Instinct Mode.
Oh, that's right.
When you press L2, you'll be able to see every highlighted item, animal, and enemy in the game, and until you move, it will stay this way. Right now the game is kind of giving me a tutorial on what I need to do, which basically means I need to kind of light this thing on fire, move the fuck back here, and there it goes. Perfect. Very Final Destination-y, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Surprised you said.
Ah, a guy! Who are you?
No.
Oh yeah, quick times are in this, and no, we cannot take them off.
Yeah.
They are part. They are necessary.
This was part of the game.
Which is fine. I think we could take them off in the later games, but not this one.
Yep. It was mandatory, but...
Yeah, taking off quick time events wasn't a thing until a little bit later in games.
Also, if you don't like claustrophobia, I wouldn't recommend this.
Yeah. I would say there's also not really any seizure warnings technically, except for like when the lightning strikes and stuff and the storms.
Yeah.
But at the moment, it's pretty safe for most people to play.
Just injuries and whatnot.
Gosh, she just swims through so much grossness. Like, this is all skeletons right here.
Yeah.
Like, poor Lara. I swear to God. Oh.
Tide. I need to find a way out.
Okay. So the game wants us to stop the water so that we can get this thing down here and then blow it up. So in order to do that, we need to go over here, have this beautiful creature, and then we need to find out how to get that thing to roll down there and then blow up. It's actually pretty simple when you think about it.
Yeah.
And these are actually a lot of the secrets to most of the tunes, is you got little games and tricks like this.
Puzzles, just like the original.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Which are actually pretty darn good. What? Oh, right. So where did I need to go again?
Oh, you gotta...
You know you're doing something right when it starts turning cinematic on you, so
Yeah.
that's usually their best way of telling you that you did the right part of the puzzle. And then you kind of hear like a tune whenever you actually hear the audio or when you figure out the whole puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah! There we go. I need to get a few more things on there.
Stuff's washing over the tide.
Okay, I get it now.
Got it.
So use the trash and stuff.
Yeah.
Let it all wash onto the thing. And then once it does, Lara will weigh this thing down. It will tip over into the thingamajigger. The thingamajig. Get in there!
Oh my god!
Fuck it.
It's like, nah.
Alright, fuck it. That should be enough. We'll see if that works.
It should. Oh.
It's stuck being cinematic.
Oh, you're... Oh no. Oh no.
It won't stop being cinematic.
Oh my god.
I can't see Laura. Where is she? There she is.
Yo.
There we go.
Okay.
I was like, there are going to be times where the game fucks with me, so prepare for a lot of glitches and stupid shit to happen. There we go. Got it.
Hey.
Now, if you heard that chime, that means we got the puzzle correct and we can move forward.
Gotta get out of here.
Hell yeah, you do. Let's get on out.
Oh god.
Get up. Get on up. Get up. Get on up. Get up. Get on up. Oh, it's alright. She's going to take a lot of injuries for a little while for the beginning. Honestly, I think in all 3 games, that's exactly what happens to her.
Yeah,
She gets her ass beat the fuck up.
Yep.
In the intro.
Oh, this is very Uncharted.
I can't tell you how many times there have been like fucking planes that nearly crushed this woman at every given opportunity.
I know. Oh!
Oh, damn it. I didn't shake fast enough.
Oh my god.
Oh well, welcome to the deaths.
Oh, stop.
Ah, fuck!
Oh.
I was trying to get it on time and I forgot that they don't want you to get it in the circle. They want you when it's green. On the good side, however, is you know how we turn everything black and white when we are about to die?
Yeah, we don't need to.
This game is going to do that. Yeah, this game will do that for us.
Oh, nice. There we go.
And now he dies.
Oh.
And now we're free. Now we just got to get out of the rest of the tomb.
Oh, God.
That is somehow closing in on us.
You know, that's...
What?
Oh, yeah, there was a...
Lara Croft is hands down the most unlucky person and also the luckiest person in the world.
Yep. Oh.
I didn't even see the prompt. I was just
My
like,
God.
should I move? Because that thing is coming at me. Oh, other way. Good thing it slows it down for you.
Yeah, unlike certain games.
And guys, this is just our opening.
Yeah,
this is just how we start the
You
game.
haven't seen nothing yet.
It hasn't gotten crazy yet. Gosh, she is beat the fuck up though. Got blood everywhere.
Yeah.
She's got blood, muddy water, and all kinds of gross shit on her. Like, girl's messy.
She's not wearing heels.
But damn it, does this game look beautiful though.
Oh yeah, for the time, perfect.
Is that my Taito? Is that who I am today?
Oh yeah, that's right. She breaks the fourth wall too. Kind of.
Not really.
Yeah, the original.
I was gonna say the original maybe, but not this. This one she stakes to being unaware that she's in a game.
Yep.
So that was our breather. This is our breather right now. This is how the game lets us take a minute to adjust and stuff. With the right analog stick, you can adjust the camera. With the left one, you adjust her. She'll turn her head in whatever direction that you turn the camera as well, so she can see everything that you see. You have about a 360 scope on everything. X makes you jump. Square is how you mostly get all the actions and find stuff. This triangle you don't have to worry about. Circle is to evade and duck. And then, while you don't have the weapons right now, you don't have to do anything else. But that's basically how we do it. When we get to a campsite, I'll show you what else. But we're gonna keep on moving. Let's go join up with our friends if we can find them.
The lifeboat. Where are they?
But no lives!
Oh shit.
Search for traces of other survivors. Lara Croft is kind of British, where like everybody in high school thought that if you could speak British, you would never shut up.
I mean, oh man.
She's kind of right. I wouldn't.
Very true.
Pip Pip Cheerio, all that stuff.
Well, at least it's not a company accent, but my god.
And of course, she's gonna have to do some dangerous shit.
I hope y'all don't like heights.
Yeah. Turn it down just a bit, actually. Just a smidge. There we go. Alright, so, Horbeth, what is your experience with Lara Croft? For either one of them, the old or new?
Well, it started out with the original. I actually played the second one first. And then my parents didn't really give me these games, but like a friend of mine let me borrow a long time ago.
These ones or the
original?
Oh, okay.
And then I later got to play these when I got my PS4 for the first time, when I bought mine. Of course, very odd, like I watched this game when it released.
Which I recommend.
I always wanted to play it, but I didn't have a PS3 at the time. But I know I think it was on Xbox as well.
No, yes, Xbox 360.
So I didn't really have a chance, but I did later on when I was able to get funds with money. I bought the trilogy. I was like, I'm gonna buy them. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna try them out. So got the first one, got the second one. When at the time, like because the third one came out in 2019?
Pretty close, yeah. Alright, as you're saying.
I got that one when it released. I never got like all like giggity over Lara. I just liked her character a lot.
Giggity.
Yes. I don't know. I don't want to say simping. I actually liked how cool she was. She was a really cool billionaire lady who loves to do archaeology.
Yeah, which this is, by the way. She does, by all accounts, do a lot of archaeology in the game.
And I was just like, oh, she's like Indiana Jones, but female.
Essentially,
She's
yeah.
awesome.
That's actually kind of inspired by that. Her character is a little bit inspired by a British comic book, and then a pop star, and Indiana Jones. All of which I'll have right here, but
and then later on, played by Angelina Jolie.
Of all people, for some reason. Obviously, because Angelina is a fucking sex symbol.
That was a good cast. I don't care what I mean. Oh my god, she should have died from that flip. She just went through full 360. She should have broke her neck.
She somersaulted. Take shelter from the storm.
But, I don't know, I mean, and then when this released, I was like, man, this looks awesome. And then I heard about the deaths, and then I saw a compilation of the deaths. I was like, my god, this poor woman is going through it.
I don't know what it was about the developers, but they hated her when it came to the devs.
It was funny because one of the devs was a woman too. So
actually, a lot of them were.
So I was like, you guys okay?
A lot of them were actually women when it came to this game. The people that run the company, while majority are men, they actually did have a lot of women helping with this game.
Oh, she's all jittery.
Please respond.
Oof. Cold, alone, isolated on an island that you're not aware of, with crazy shit after you.
Yep.
With this convenient fire pit.
Just like the show, Naked and Afraid, except she's not naked.
I mean, you can get that modded to happen.
Sure, PC, I think.
Yeah. You could outright take away all of her clothes if you wanted, but not on this. We're not doing that. I'm gonna tell you right now, we're not doing that. She's keeping her clothes on!
Stop simping.
Me personally, when it comes to Lara Croft, my experience is like, I played the first one on demo.
Oh, the demo. Oh wait, did you have the disc for the PlayStation? With those demos?
Yeah, I had that, and that's like, how I even touched the Lara Croft.
That's how. So, kids back in the day, we gamers had when a new game was coming out, PlayStation had a magazine and they would give out demos for certain games. So like a bunch of them. So it would come in a collection of one disc. So you got Tomb Raider, sometimes you get Metal Gear Solid, you get Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man 2 was usually it.
But yeah, you get a disc.
Yeah.
Unlike now, you just get it on the store or whatever.
Here's the
or,
soon-to-be world famous.
Yeah, and the demos were usually like not more than maybe a level or two long, just to give you an idea of the game.
They were short. They were very, very short.
But that was the first and only times that I've ever actually touched a Lara Croft game or a Tomb Raider game. Personally, I've never beaten or played any of the original.
I haven't beaten them all, but I have played quite a bit.
But I've played all three of the newer ones, these ones, and I've beaten every single one of them, including this one.
And they just released, they have an HD collection of 1 through 3 and 4 through 6. So if you want them, go buy them because they're great and they're cheap.
Oh yeah.
I recommend it.
They're not expensive, they're actually a lot of fun too, so
Yeah.
get into
And they
that.
get kind of bonkers towards like the 4th game.
There's a total of about, at this time, about 20 games altogether that are Tomb Raider games, including most of those on phone, and then the rest of them on the other actual systems.
Oh, that's
From
right.
PlayStation 1 to 3 to 4 to Xbox 360. There's 20 full games of Tomb Raider that you can play.
Yep.
It's not just Sam's family funny is. I put my savings on the line too.
We've all got some kind of stake in
He
this.
has a snubby
Money won't last
ass voice.
forever, Whitman.
That's precisely
I don't like
why we
her,
should push east,
but I hate him
not
more.
west.
No one believes Yamata. No one believes Yamata is that far east. The books simply don't support it.
Well, whoever wrote those books never found Yamata. I've talked to Roth about this. There's no point in following in other people's footsteps, Dr. Whitman.
I refuse to bet my reputation on your hunch. I'm the lead archaeologist here.
Remember, you're last in the field without a TV crew behind you.
Got 30 years experience.
There's Jonah on the
two
left in the
PhDs,
red
one
shirt.
in East Asian history. So why don't
Before
you stick
his
to both?
God, he
kind of
looks-
glow up.
Dude, he looks so different. I didn't realize that was him.
PhD
I forgot about that.
I didn't realize it was him at first either until later.
Triangle.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
where we need
it's
to
him.
go.
And then he has the tattoos on him.
I'd follow you almost anywhere, but that place is a bad.
I love his voice actor though. I don't know who it is, but I'm gonna put it right here.
He's a well-known.
The stories
But,
about
yeah, he does a really good job at beating him.
Salmon storms.
And so does the
mixed
actor
based
for,
on some
Lara
version
Croft.
Of the truth. What if
Don't
Yamata
remember
was
who she
somewhere
was,
in
but I
the
always liked her
triangle
voice.
itself?
Don't worry, we'll always
Is
put
this
it up at
satellite
this
imagery
point.
from inside the Dragon's Triangle?
That doesn't look good.
If it's wet, I can sail on it.
Oh, don't tell me you're serious.
Oh, I know the inspiration for that old man. It's the dude from Jaws.
It's now or never.
The boat
Lara's
captain?
offering fresh ideas and a plan.
I think
I'm
that's
the
the
captain here. It's my decision. We're going into the Dragon's Triangle.
Why am I even here?
Triangle.
Of course, he's Scottish.
I'm Scottish.
Okay, so what she's just watching is basically how we got here and started it,
Okay, so she had a hunch from her dad.
as usual.
Yeah, because you're gonna get that a lot. Even in the original games too, they kind of like delve into her dad. The dad's important. That's all you gotta know.
No, I think her dad is basically. Her dad is kind of like the Kickstarter for everything that happens to this woman's adventures
Yeah,
because,
because this man went through so much adventuring just 'cause-
like,
yeah.
almost to a ridiculous amount. Now, obviously, he was doing this for a reason, which we're not going to get into until maybe the Shadow of the Tomb Raider. But there's a lot of reasons as to why Lara goes after all of this and does all the things that she does, and
'Cause of
why
her-
her dad is so vital to her.
And her papa.
Yeah, it's a whole thing,
Oh dear.
including the actual enemies in this game.
Yep. There's a reason you'll see for the bad guys.
It all gets explained later.
It gets all connected. Oh.
Wait.
Who's that guy?
Dude.
Who are you? We're gonna find out next time. See you guys in the next episode.
Oh my god.